Leslie joins us with more on her investigation findings. Welcome, Leslie.
Thank you. Hi.
Good to see you.
Good to see you guys.
Interesting subject, and I can only imagine, the number of hits on TikTok in the billions.
Massive.
In the billions.
I mean, this
is huge right now. So much has changed since Rose was in high school. Our connectivity on social media, and now we're seeing outbreaks of tics worldwide that's being tied to the social media use. On TikTok alone, several billion views on these hashtags. Tics.
Billion.
Correct. Several billion views. Yes. There's an endless stream of videos, and in the comment section, thousands upon thousands of comments from young people wondering if they have tics.
You mentioned the comments.
Yes.
I generally try to stay away, but talk to me about that. Share some example of what you saw in the comments.
Well, I love to read the comments because I think that
for Leslie, the comments are the real nitty-gritty.
The comments tell the story, and I just want to share a few of them with you that I found to be a little bit concerning. So one TikToker writes, "Whenever I see someone in a video with tics, I have a lot more tics than usual." Another one says, "I have some vocal tics, but most of them are British because I only watch videos of British people who constantly repeat the same thing." Then someone else writes, "I learned on TikTok about tic swapping, and I didn't know this had a term. I come across videos of people faking tics, and then it triggers a tic of mine." And so these TikTokers are also talking about in the comments, they'll feel a shiver in their neck, and then they'll ask each other, "Is that tics?" And they're all kind of egging each other on in the comment section.
Kind of ramps it up.
The power of suggestion.
And not just the power of suggestion, but why are they so suggestible, right? Think about kids. What's the one thing they don't want? They don't want to be different. I want to show up and be like everybody else. So if this is happening, then maybe this is what I should be. And then the other thing that they're really good at is that secondary gain. I'm normal. I get good grades. I'm cheering. But this person's got a tic, and they got 2 million likes.
Exactly.
I mean, it's like catnip
Right.
to these kids. It's how many views, how many likes.
It's powerful.
How many hits.
Yep.
Very powerful.
Exactly.
Well, let's dive deeper into this topic with the neurologist who helped crack the Leroy girls case, Dr. Jen McVig. Welcome, Dr. McVig.
Hey, Doc.
Thank you. Hi.
Nice to have you. So what's most concerning to you about this TikTok trend that's being documented in the billions worldwide?
It's scary because it kind of has this reminiscent tone of what we went through in Leroy. The hardest part about this is that when you have an episode of mass psychogenic illness, usually it is contained in an area, so a school or a factory, if you look through history. But this is something that is projected throughout the world. So from a physician's standpoint, to try to control or diagnose appropriately or treat these people, the thing that is most concerning to me is it is so dispersed. How do you control the situation when it's so widespread?
Dr. McVig, what are you seeing in your practice when it comes to this new outbreak of tics?
I've had several kids come in, and it's so much like Leroy, because they'll come in and say, last night I felt fine. I woke up this morning and I started to have tics, which isn't really the way Tourette disorder or tic disorder truly progresses. This is usually something that progresses over the period of time. A lot of these kids are coming in with coprolalia, which is swearing. This is something that is incredibly rare in Tourette's disorder. We don't usually see that, so very uncommon. Also, many of the words they're saying, just like that one person, the comments, it's British terms. So I had one patient say beetroot, which is not a common thing that people say in the United States. And so it really does not fit with a typical picture of tic disorder diagnosis or Tourette disorder diagnosis. And a lot of them have anxiety on top of it too.